leaving Tsalenjikha, and here's my marshrutka. So I'm going to be going to Gori, which is the hometown of Joseph Stalin, and I'm very curious why people in Georgia, actually some of them still idolize Stalin. So I'm going to be going there, I'm going to be giving a math talk, and we're going to be saying goodbye to Irakli.
Goodbye, goodbye.
We took a break. Look at the beautiful scenery around here. This is a little bit more modern than the other place we stopped at. We got a cute little kitty cat. Oh, this bathroom is really funny. Especially, oh my god, this is the very best one here. I'm out of the marshrutka and they dropped me off on this highway. So I'm waiting for my contact from Gori University to show up and pick me up. My contacts at the university picked me up and I'm on the balcony of my hotel room in Old Gori. And I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm actually just going to rest tonight and go to the gym. I think it's going to be leg day. And I'm hoping that tomorrow there's no drama, unlike every other single time, and getting to the math talk and getting it done. You know, Stalin was a low drama sort of guy. So I'm crossing my fingers that everything works well. I actually kind of like that gym. A lot of people there had a positive attitude. And that's Maximus Gym in Gori, and so far it's my favorite gym in Georgia. And believe it or not, it's only 5 lari or $1.62 for a day pass. Next day, and I'm on my way to give my math talk. And so far I'm liking this place. No problems taking a shower, brushing my teeth. So that's a big improvement. So later, after the math talk, we're gonna go to the Stalin Museum. We're gonna talk to some people just around town, see what they think. I'll have a translator because I think some of the people that will have the most interesting opinions may not speak English. And another thing I wanted to mention about this place that's interesting, there's another breakaway republic supported by Russia. I think it's called South Ossetia. I'm sure the pronunciation's wrong. But I believe in 2008, the city was actually occupied and a lot of people had to leave. So we might hear some interesting stories about that as well. One of the cool things about Georgia is the natural spring water for water fountains. We're going to be streaming it over Zoom due to COVID reasons. Braille had a different definition of normality that was later shown to be equivalent to this. And using his definition, it's a trivial consequence of the strong law of large numbers, that Lebesgue, almost every real number is normal on all bases.
It's normal.
No one knows. So, probably.
Probably.
Yeah. So there you can get a very nice annals paper. Or maybe a Wolf Prize. Maybe a Wolf Prize or something. My math talk is over, and I'm here with Natia.
Hello, guys.
And she's going to help translate. Yeah. See, the question I'm interested in is, okay, take Joseph Stalin, who killed 40 million people, and here some people are still actually proud of him, and if you go to Linz, Austria, no one's going to be proud of Adolf Hitler. And so I'm kind of curious, what are the reasons why people are proud of Joseph Stalin? What's the difference of the culture here that leads to this? Natia wants to tell us what it was like in 2008 when Russian forces were occupying regions around Gori when she was 6 years old.
Yeah, it was in August and it was really hot and it was high temperature and it was really hard for people to move around. And when the war started, everyone was outside and out of the houses because of the heat to make themselves cooler. So the thing is that like immediately a plane started to fly around and then started to stop like bombs and threw some bombs, and they started like everything and everyone was on fire, and a lot of people died during this war, and some suburbs of the Gori were occupied by Russia.
Right now we're walking on Stalin Avenue, and here is Stalin's very festive park and the Stalin Museum up ahead, and his house is there.
Yeah, his house is there, and he was born here. And I would say that he spent most of his years, and it also contains some history about him, and as well he was we were proud, and we are proud of him, I would say.
Here's Stalin's home that he grew up in. Apparently this is where it was and they didn't move it. So we have Dom Muzea Iosifa Vissarionovича, I did that totally wrong, and Stalina. So it's pretty obvious what Stalina is.
Yeah. And you can see from the top and as a roof, and some stalls here, and you can see a little bit of just, entrance at the house. And it really has some historical, you can see sign for like Soviet
Hammer and
Union.
sickle up there,
Soviet
yeah.
Union sign. And that's really, I would say, like special building.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Here's Stalin's dog taking a nap. This is the Joseph Stalin Museum, and they didn't let us take any videos, so here's some pictures that I took. And it's amazing, they portray him as this loving character you can see in that one, and is very different than the view of him we have in the West. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to go around Stalin Park and ask both some two-legged and four-legged people what they think of Stalin.
Yeah, he says that we are like elders who were educated at the same time of Stalin. Yeah, and he says that he remembers what was in the past and what it is now.
What do you think about Stalin?
Okay, usually when I'm abroad and someone is asking me from where I am, and I'm saying like, okay, I'm from Georgia, from Gori, and where it is, and maybe you know something about Stalin, and yeah, we know about him, and I'm like, okay, his hometown also was Gori, like mine, and okay, I'm not really happy for this, but like really okay.
When Soviet Union was built, I would say, and started to exist, he said that Russia and Soviet Union were really weak, and with the help of Joseph Stalin, he made a lot of things in Second World War, and he defeated the western side.
He was from here and we knew this, but still, like, for now, I don't think that if someone is happy for this fact, it's like okay.
The argument that they gave was that he modernized, say, Russia. They took it from like shovels to nuclear weapons, so that's
to modernize, and then to have people to give themselves a good education as well, and to develop in many kind of ways.
Okay.
Everything changed when Stalin did everything, I would say, for developing our own country. And the fact is that, like science and medicine and developing in every kind of way was really on a high level.
Okay, he made so huge, like, country.
Deaths. He killed 40 million people.
Yeah, and some of them was in my family members also, and it's not like really good.
It's a good reason to dislike him, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
With the help of him, everything was better. And I'm really upset that people nowadays don't know anything about him, and as well what influence does he have.
Like if someone still like it, and you already found some people.
I found several, yeah.
Okay, I think that we need some like education level better in this situation because it's not really good to like, okay, Stalin was from here, we are so proud. But
Yeah. Do you like Joseph Stalin? Do you like Joseph Stalin? Do you like Joseph Stalin? Joseph Stalin. I'm going to the fort, which was built in the 7th century. It's absolutely ancient. And these dogs are still following me from over there. My time in Gori has come to an end. I need to go back to Tbilisi, and I'll relax there a few days and head back to the US. I just got some Stalin stuff. Got a XXL Stalin shirt, Stalin cup, some refrigerator magnets. I'll give some to my mom, a Stalin bag, and a couple postcards. So I need to find a way back to Tbilisi. I guess there's some marshrutka or something else, so I'm gonna look for that now. Gamarjoba. And there. Finally in Tbilisi. Here's the Tbilisi bus station. So this is pretty wild, but I'm pretty tired and I need to call a taxi to go to my apartment and just take a nap right now. Cooking in this last place I'm staying is a little treacherous. So I was an idiot. I left this very expensive mouth guard that I put in at night because I clenched my teeth in Tsalenjikha. So fortunately my friends over there, they sent it with a friend who's traveling from Tsalenjikha to Tbilisi, and I'm gonna go to the train station to pick it up, and thank God that they could get it to me. It was almost lost, they almost threw it in the trash. Got my mouth guard, and we're gonna see what's in this. This thing here, it needs washing. You can tell I've already bitten quite a bit of a chunk out of it, you know, because I'm really clenching it tightly. But probably I'd be losing these 2 teeth if I didn't have it. No place like a giant market outside of the train station to say one of the realities of being a mathematician. Now, number theory has a lot of hard problems that are very easy to understand. And sometimes as a number theorist, you're handed supposed solutions to these problems. So in Gori, one of the guys I was talking to gave me a claimed solution of the Goldbach conjecture. Now, what's the Goldbach conjecture? That says that every even number greater than or equal to 4 is a sum of 2 prime numbers. For example, 4 is 2 plus 2, 6 is 3 plus 3, 8 is 5 plus 3, and so on. And this has been verified up to even numbers up to 4 times 10 to the 18th. But that's really nothing because that's a lot of numbers, but there's still infinitely many left. So an actual proof would be needed to actually verify that this is true or find a counterexample. Someone would need to, come up with one. So usually these things have some little mistake in there somewhere, and I'm sure just because there's no accepted proof yet there is, but I'm going to take a look at it and see. I'm at the Tbilisi airport. It's 4:30 a.m. and I did not go to sleep. I had a 15-minute nap. Not feeling great. But all the Georgians are complaining the flights are early, and I can definitely see there's tons of people here at this time. So they're not getting really a good deal on the air flights here. Tired, so I'm gonna sleep. So I don't know where I'm gonna go next. So just the usual, like, comment, subscribe, all this sort of stuff, and maybe Ukraine again. I don't know, we'll see.